Two suicides in less than 30 days at the Arizona State Hospital, the very place that's supposed to help those struggling with mental illness.
Tonight, employees tell I-Team reporter Michael Doudna of the disturbing rise of assaults and short staffing, while patients suffer the consequences.
Mark was asking for help. In his own way, he was wanting relief.
Behind these gates sits Arizona State Hospital. It can be the last, best resort for many of the most seriously mentally ill Arizonans, those like Mark Chavez.
The reason why I became a nurse is to try to understand him.
That's Anthony Chavez, Mark's brother.
I know Mark lived in kind of like a fantasy world, probably to try to cope with the illness he had.
And for the last decade, his brother has battled that mental illness behind these walls, until last week, when he died by suicide.
First thing I noticed was a timeline. What was the medication? It's like, okay, how come nobody medicated him? I mean, he needed sedation is what he needed.
And the timeline shows that Mark attempted suicide not once, but 3 times that day. His death raising questions for his family. At the top, are patients in Arizona State Hospital receiving the care they need?
I think it's something that really could have been prevented.
12 News has now learned Mark is one of 2 patients who have died by suicide at the state hospital since October 20th. One employee, speaking anonymously to protect her job, says low staffing are to blame, creating a dangerous work environment where patients and care fall by the wayside.
We can't provide treatment. We can't keep them safe from harm or suicides or attacks by other patients if we don't have adequate staff.
And she's clear that this danger isn't just for the patients, but for staff too.
Or when you hear a code and you hear someone screaming for help and you hear that panic in their voice, it's almost like losing your breath.
In a statement, AZDHS says there are 82 open positions at the 259-bed facility. But the state said it fills its needs with contractors.
The committee feels that the staffing levels are not up to par.
Dee Putty is a member of the Independent Oversight Committee for Arizona State Hospital, and she's frustrated by what she calls a lack of progress.
It does have the same repeat every month. It's the same concerns that aren't being addressed.
So Dee stands with families like Mark's, who wants to see more accountability.
I feel for the people that didn't have family. Hopefully the people looking at this closely will quit making excuses and make improvements.
In a statement, a spokesperson for AZDHS says that patient safety is a high priority for Arizona State Hospital and that their policies and procedures follow government regulations. Michael Doudna, 12 News.
All right, Michael, thank you. If you or someone you know needs help, there are people available to speak to right now. The National Suicide Prevention Lifeline is available 24/7. Just call 1-800-273-8255. For more information, you can head over to our website at 12news.com.